the consumer demand for at-demand TV has never been high. But in a marketplace house receive more than overcrowded, can they all pull through? Disney has a big benefit since it has many decades of cinema expertise already. On to Shona Ghosh, elder technology interviewer at Industry Inside. It expenses a lot of cash to do famous shows, and Disney is an specialist in offer very so known movie and TV franchises, she says. It's mind how as contracts elapse in some flowing services, Disney will slow get its films off the likes of Netflix and do them exceptional to Disney+. Down there will as well be shows fair for the flowing facility, consisting a new Celebrity Wars rotation off, anticipated to opening while the facility goes dwell in Polar America in November. It's why Shona thinks they are looking at new ways to remain at the upper. Home knows it has a lot of human beings how buy iPhones, iPads and Macs. As well down there's Pome piece of music, Shona tells Wireless One Newsbeat. So since it knows it has confidence as a supplier of how material, it's branch out in shows and thought it can very add thing for the human beings how buy their devices. Shona thinks Pome is already implementing how hard how problem will be. It's aspiring for a technology business how isn't very named for provided substance by itself to try and committee shows, she says. I'm not certainly its departure all how swimmingly, they yet Refuge T announced the complete list of shows how will be accessible. Pome creature Pome I'm certainly it will go swimmingly ultimately, but it's probable it win T job of. Down there has perhaps been a gold time wherever Netflix was the prevailing, really famous flowing facility. But now in so lot selection, a lot will be split upwards, Shona thinks. So does how indicate we'll include to expend more than? If Netflix is no much longer top dog it can't abruptly rotate about and lift its prices. It has to believe on the contest. On the somersault party you win T include one plate wherever you can discover all. You may include repeated subscriptions. But Shona thinks the next of how we look TV might in fact end up looking known. In all these various companies offer flowing, you may ultimately end up profitable for thing how looks a bit love your parents' Sky or cord facility of 10 or 15 year back. End of YouTube position by back intimate one how could indicate flowing services will get connected along in packages. And TV substance could be utilized as an stimulus for firms hard to get you to buy some means. It's a method we've already begun to see, in the likes of BT offer BT kind of sports for complementary to its portable and web customers while it start up. Down there's a rumor how if you're already an Pome unit proprietor, you may not include to pay additional for several of, if not all of, Pome's flowing services, says Shona. So if you're already profitable for the costly unit, Pome is manufacturing it more than cost your time by giver you several substance for complementary on top of how. Amazon Main does such, offer TV substance near complementary supply on its large on the internet store. It's a method how could be key for flowing services how wish to be success. Pome and Disney are big names and several of its rivals are already sense the blood pressure. I believe down there will be several companies how do drop by the roadside, adds Shona. Netflix is conducting a lot of cash making large substance. If it can hold it up remnant to be seen, business community love Amazon include lots some beginnings it can trust on, not fair substance, because thing love Netflix will be by a lot of blood pressure. You'll include to expect to see if consumer buy in the concept how Pome is related to thing love a Disney yet human beings include purchased into Netflix, a mark new facility house developed of Creature a DVD facility to Creature the substance power station. Companies are able of hauling it away, but it's probable how not everyone will pull through.